Hello, welcome to Sports Flash TV, and it is the wrap-up for week 4 of the 2018-2019 English Premier League, and it doesn't get better than this. Here we have witnessed another lovely weekend of Premier League football where the likes of Liverpool, Chelsea, Watford have kept their 100% record intact in the Premier League. 4 wins from 4, and of course Romelu Lukaku was twice on target for Jose Mourinho's Manchester United as they have recovered from the setback in week 2 and week 3 of the English Premier League. My name is Francis Abojisa Lampard, and I have passion for sports. We are taking a breather. We want to take a message from our sponsors. When we come back, we will crack on. Lock it here.
Are you a car dealer? Are you a mechanic? Are you a car owner? Are you a software driver? Do you want to buy all your car spare parts at very affordable price in Ghana? Do you want credible shop for all your automobile spare parts in Ghana? Do you want brand new or home use German, American, Japanese and Korean automobile spare parts in Ghana? Do you want discount on every single purchase of parts?
I belong to Jesus Enterprises here for you, and we are the remedy to all your car part challenges. We deal in all kinds of quality automobile spare parts, both brand new and home use parts, such as exhaust pipes, converters, engine blocks, manifolds, engines, and many more. You can locate us adjacent the Abosokai Methodist Church, Accra. For more information, contact us on 0277 091372 or 0243030 I belong to Jesus, home of quality but affordable spare parts.
Welcome back. It is the wrap-up with me, Francis Abojisa Lampard, and of course, as I said early on, we have witnessed week 4 of the 2018-2019 English Premier League, and of course, it was a fantastic atmosphere of football across all the match venues. Can I get the wrap-up now? Shall we? Let's start off with the wrap-up. We will be right back. Enjoy the wrap-up. 4 of the 2018-2019 English Premier League came to an end over the weekend, and it was a fantastic weekend of Premier League shutdown. The action began from the King Power Stadium on Saturday, where Leicester City hosted clubs Liverpool, who are looking so good this season, as it was the power pack affair. But after all was said and done, Liverpool maintained their 100% start with a 2-1 victory over Leicester City. Goals from Sadio Mane, Firmino, and a consolation from Algeria and Leicester City man Gaza. And of course, 2 p.m. kick-off, Chelsea versus AFC Bournemouth, and of course Mauricio Sarri and his Chargers maintain their 100% start, 4 wins from 4, 12 points on the table, and the intricate football continues from the Stamford Bridge on Saturday as Eddie Howe's AFC Bournemouth traveled to face Sarri's Chelsea. It was a goalless at first 45 minutes, but Sarri's technical IQ has worked again as Pedro came from the dugout to open the scoring in the second half, and at the dying embers of the game, Hazard makes it 2-0 to give Chelsea all the maximum 3 points after full 90 minutes of action. At the London Stadium, it was the same old story for Manuel Pellegrini and his West Ham United as they were battered by informed Wolves by 1-0, and the Hammers are going into the international break with 0 points from 4 Premier League matches this season. And Everton versus Huddersfield Town, it was 2-goal thriller at the Goodison Park on Saturday as Marco Silva's Everton 0-1-1 with Huddersfield Town. Crystal Palace versus Southampton, one of the 2 p.m. kickoffs, and of course losing at home could be horrendous at times, but that was the story at the Selhurst Park on Saturday as Roy Hodgson and his Crystal Palace could not keep up the home advantage as they were knocked hard by Southampton 2-0 it ended in favor of Southampton after full 90 minutes of action, and it was a real deal between Chris Hilton and Djokanovic. Yes, it was 4-goal thriller at the American Express Stadium. Brighton 2, Fulham 2, and both are sitting comfortably in 13th and 14th respectively of the Premier League table going into the international break. And of course, the reigning Premier League champions were also in action over the weekend. We have wrapped up the Saturday with a late kickoff at the Etihad Stadium, where the reigning Premier League champions Pep Guardiola's Manchester City hosted Rafa Benitez's Newcastle United. Raheem Sterling opened the goal-scoring account for the citizens in the 8th minute before Yardley post parity for the Magpies in the half an hour mark. The citizens grabbed all the maximum 3 points when Kyle Walker makes it 2-1 to give Pep Guardiola's Manchester City another breathing space going into the international break. And the action continues on Sunday, where Manchester United, Arsenal, Spurs were all in action with fireworks at the world's capital as Cardiff City hosted Unai Emery's Arsenal. Alexandre Lacazette's late strike makes the difference for the Gunners as they ramble around with 6 points from the possible 12 in the opening 4 weeks of the Premier League. The indefatigable Watford have written good account of themselves as they have made the succulent headline again in UK with a 2-1 victory over Mauricio Pochettino's Spurs at the Vicarage Road, which gives them 4 wins from 4, and they are with 12 points on the table with Chelsea and Liverpool. And of course, surprise, after losing to Brighton and Spurs in week 2 and week 3 respectively, Jose Mourinho and his Manchester United exonerate themselves from the Testlet campaign with a scintillating performance over Seondaich Burnley. Lukaku scores twice as the Red Devils beat Burnley by 2-0. Well, that does it for another lovely weekend of Premier League wrap-up show with me, Francis Lampard, and it doesn't get better than this. Hey, if you want to get all the top stories, if you want to get all the best stories from the world of sports, then always be on the Sports Flash TV. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Instagram, and follow me personally on Facebook at Francis Lampard, and on Twitter Frank _L, and also on Instagram. We are everywhere. My name is Francis Lampard, and I have passion for sports.